Hi everyone, it's exciting to welcome you again to our YouTube channel. How are you doing, my lovely people? I want to especially appreciate everyone for your likes, for your comment, for sharing, for subscribing. Our YouTube journey has been very wonderful and exciting because of you. I appreciate you deeply. I love you. God bless you. All right, everyone, as I promised, this is welcoming you to Mombasa. So, Mombasa is a coastal city in southeastern Kenya along the Indian Ocean. Like I said previously in one of our videos, it's a country. It's called Mombasa country under Kenya. Kenya has 7 countries. Okay, so Mombasa is, the second largest, I think. Yes, Mombasa is the country's oldest and second largest city after Nairobi. Mombasa is the attractive and excellent safari destination for a wide number of tourists. Why? Majorly because of the beaches and of course it's best for those who are interested in beach tourism, national heritage sites and culture. Mombasa is also fondly called Arab Town, the White and Blue City, the Gateway of East Africa. Now, why is it called an Arab town? Because I'm told many years ago, at approximately 14th century, it was part of the Kisiwa Sultanate. And being that Mombasa is an historical trading center, many Arabs, migrated to Mombasa at the time. Why is it called Blue and White City? In 2018, as part of an effort to increase tourism, Mombasa Country Governor Hassan Joho issued a directive requiring that all the buildings in the Old Town and the Central Business District, that's CBD, be painted white with Egyptian blue trimmings and banned all signs from their walls and canopies. So from that time, buildings, especially in the CBD, had to be repainted to white and blue. So when you get into CBD, especially in Mombasa, basically all the buildings have white paintings and of course the blue trimmings. So Mombasa is basically the second largest city in Kenya. Okay, it's located on, in the coastline rather, bordering the Indian Ocean. Its original Arabic name is Mombasa. In Kiswahili, it's called Kisiwa Cha Mvita, which means Island of War. Why is it called Island of War? It had many changes in its ownership over the years. It's such a beautiful city. Like I said earlier, Mombasa is best for those who are interested in beach tourism, national heritage sites and culture. Mombasa is an attractive and excellent safari destination in Kenya. And it's important to note that life in Mombasa is much more cheaper compared to other cities in Kenya. Now, I said previously also that while Nairobi is very cold, Mombasa is relatively very hot. Why is it hotter? In spite of the large water bodies, It's not because the sun is much hotter, but it's because we have a lot of water vapor in the atmosphere, which will absorb and store up a lot of heat. So if if you are in Mombasa, you notice that it's relatively very hot, but Kenya is really cold too. So what makes Mombasa unique? Mombasa is Kenya's vibrant coastal gem. It offers a captivating blend of rich history, diverse culture, and breathtaking natural beauty. From its stunning beaches, large nature parks to historical sites that echo tales of ancient trade and exploration, Mombasa is a destination that caters for every traveler's needs. So if you want to have a good feel of the beaches in Kenya, Mombasa is a place. If you want to, visit historical sites, like I said, Mombasa is a very old city. It was known for ancient trade and exploration, many even before the 14th century. Also, what you have noticed, it's safe to be in Mombasa. Mombasa is very safe for tourists due to tighter security around tourist hotels and the fact that the hotel and resorts take their guest safety very seriously. But of course, in spite of that, you have to be very careful. You have to be very vigilant, okay, when visiting Mombasa. Of course, when visiting anywhere in the world, because security has to be your personal responsibility first, okay? Please enjoy your views. All right, so that's the view of Mombasa from Nyali luxury apartment. So in Mombasa, you get to see a lot of beachfront hotels and apartments, which are very appealing to travelers and tourists, who are in search of the sun, sand, and surf. While its Arab, Indian, and colonial European heritage makes for a wide variety of sights to see. Okay, so how do you go around in Mombasa? There's a taxi, there is the tuk-tuk, which is the tricycle, which is, of course, very cheap and affordable. And there is the bikes too, but I will advise you use the tuk-tuk. For me, it's safer than the bikes, and it's more convenient than even taxis. There are many beautiful places in Mombasa to stop by and visit. There's the Harley Park. There's the Fort Jesus Museum. There is the Jombala Miwana. Please, if I don't pronounce it well, forgive me. For historical sites, there is the Old Town. Religious sites is the Shire Couch Santa Saminara. Mombasa is such a beautiful place if you want to, relax and just enjoy the beauty of nature. Please enjoy your views. Alright, so this is a view of Mount Kenya Road in Mombasa country. Mount Kenya Road is off Links Road, and it houses many beautiful hotels. Most worthy of note is that it houses Mombasa Beach Hotel. as we will see as we advance further. It's such a beautiful place. All right, so this is the view of the Baptist Church on Links Road, Mombasa. Such a beautiful structure. Also worthy of note is that Mombasa is East Africa's biggest and most cosmopolitan port. Mombasa has a blend of India, Arabia, and Africa, perfectly blended together. It's such a beautiful place. Mombasa City is the center of coastal tourism industry in, Kenya. It's worthy of note that Mombasa City is located on Mombasa Island, which is separated from the mainland by two creeks. There's a Todo Creek on the west and Kilini Harbour on the south. Permit me, please. So the island is connected to the mainland to the north by the Nyali Bridge, to the south by the Likoni Ferry, and to the west by the Makupa Causeway, along which runs the Uganda Railway. So the port serves both Kenya and countries of the interior like, Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi, Democratic Republic of Congo, and others, linking them to the Indian Ocean. Alright, so the view before you is Mombasa Beach Hotel. Please enjoy your views. Mombasa Beach Hotel is a very beautiful, for me, historical and cultural edifice, because virtually everything in Mombasa Beach Hotel depicts the beauty of Africa. And from what I am told, when I was there, I met a couple that said they've been coming there for over 50 years. That means it's really, historical, and it could be considered as one of the historical sites in Mombasa. So that's a view of the restaurant. When you're at the restaurant, one of the things that excited me the most is you get to see monkeys, you get to see birds. The staff have to use what is it called? In my country it's called catapult, but I think modern name for that is sling, to scare away the birds. They don't kill them, but they just immediately the birds see the sling, they jump off. Even the monkeys run away. Okay, it's such a beautiful place. Please enjoy your views. The beauty of God in nature. It's so exciting to be in this environment. Like I said, you don't need to lodge in Mombasa Beach Hotel. And as a person, I do not even recommend, but from my own perspective, recommend the lodging as in, sleeping there, the rooms, because the rooms are a bit dated. Forgive me, but that's the truth. But the whole environment has been worked on. Everything outside looks very beautiful. So you could go there for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner, and with that you have opportunity, to look around. That is, because it gives you a direct view of the Indian Ocean. That's the Indian Ocean just ahead after the swimming pool. It's just such a beautiful place. The whole environment depicts everything nature and everything God. While you're there, you get to hear the sound of the birds, reminding you of, that God is God. Okay? It's such a beautiful place. Very beautiful. I enjoyed sitting outside just under these trees and enjoying nature and the sun and everything. Okay, but from the beach is actually called Inyali Beach. But of course the beach connects to the Indian Ocean, okay? From the beach there are some safari rides, boat cruising actually. So if you get to Mombasa and you want to go on a boat cruise or boat ride, you can go to the beach and there will be people to attend to you based on your arrangement for that. Mombasa City is home to Moi International Airport. Okay. It's a tourist resort because Mombasa is one city bestowed with so many beautiful beaches, with white sandy beach and a deep historical and cultural heritage which most travelers cannot resist. The beauty of the beaches and the history surrounding this city is simply marvelous and breathtaking. It's such a beautiful place. Please enjoy your views. Beautiful Yali Beach facing the Indian Ocean. Also concerning entertainment, like I said, Mombasa is known for its vibrant 24 hours entertainment. Of course, this includes family entertainment, the water parks, the cinemas, the sports, water sports, mountain biking, and go-karting, restaurants, and nightlife. Okay, so much happens in Mombasa. They have a very strong nightlife. I noticed that the last time I visited. Okay, what language is spoken in Mombasa? The Swahili language. Of course, this is largely or widely spoken in, the language spoken in not just Mombasa but other cities in Kenya. Swahili is said to be a product of a fusion of Arabic and Kenyan coastline communities. Mombasa is such a beautiful tropical destination. Of course, it has, with several beautiful beaches, as I keep saying, popular for sunbathing, swimming, walking, or relaxing. And some of the fascinating beaches in Mombasa include the Diana Beach, Bamburi Beach, and Nyali Beach. These beaches have great hotels and resorts along their shore. Yeah, so like this Mombasa Beach Hotel is by Nyali Beach. There is also, there are some beautiful hotels in Kenya. There's the English Point. There's a Premium Inn. Very beautiful places you can lodge in that gives you direct access to the beach front. Beautiful, such a beautiful city. Please enjoy the views. Okay, I'd like to know personally. So this is Mamba Village along Links Road. Please, if you visited Mombasa before, or you're planning to visit Mombasa, please ensure to pass through Links Road. That's where you get to see a lot of beautiful places in Mombasa. So beautiful. All right, so I wanted to ask, are you in Mombasa? Do you live in Mombasa? Are you visiting Mombasa? Do you plan to visit Kenya or Mombasa? Please, let's talk in the comment section. Is there anything you want to know? Because I will also like to give you the traveler's guide, what you ought to do and what you ought not to do, where to go and where not to go. But you need to let me know in the comments section. That's the Nyali School. Beautiful, beautiful places. The city is full of historical, of course, cultural, yet beautiful places. So if you're looking for a beach to go, there is the Bamburi Beach, there's a Nyali Beach, and there's a Diana Beach. Those are the three major beaches in Mombasa. Like I said, there's also the Guni Nature Sanctuary, tourist site. There's Mombasa Marine National Park. There's what's it called? Old Town. There is Fort Jesus Museum. There's a Harley Park. There's the popular temple is called. It has a long name. If you get to Mombasa, Swaminarayan Temple. There's the Jomba La Wana history site. There is, like I said, I showed you earlier, Mamba Village Center. They are beautiful places. There's a Bamburi Nature Trail. There's Nyali Center, very popular, where a shopping mall where you get to, buy everything in one destination. There's the Mombasa Memorial Cathedral. There's the City Mall. Wow, you saw that earlier when we just started the video. City Mall, very beautiful place. There's there's a zoo called Mombasa Butterfly House. There's a Rabbi Museum. There's a Tana River Primate Reserve. There's a Leven House. There's African Nomad Art Space. There's a Senator Casino, Mombasa Coast. There's a Mombasa Go-Kart. There's Nyali Sands Casino. There is Lion, Marathons, and Travels. There's a Mombasa Mall. There's a Mombasa Club. There's a fish market. These are all beautiful places you can stop by. There's a Kamba Handicraft. There is a Makinon Market, Mombasa. There's Ndaku Road. It's a historical walking area. So Mombasa is just a very uniquely beautiful and designed place. So if you're looking for considering where to go to for your holiday this season especially, and you like the temperate weather, that's the hot side of and of course the beach effect, you want to see the historical site, I will advise you and encourage you, recommend visit Mombasa. But if you prefer the cold, the cold is in Nairobi. So in Kenya, you get to choose. Do you want it warm? Do you want it cold? If you want it warm, get to Mombasa and Kisumu. If you want it cold, get to Nairobi. But the unique thing is that Mombasa, in spite of the heat, of course, this season is not as hot as previous, seasons. Towards the end of the year, it's not so hot as, other parts of the year. So in Mombasa, you can get to feel the realistic, experience of nature, because Mombasa is such a beautiful place. These are the flags of all nations. This is basically the first thing you get to see as you enter into Mombasa. I thank you. I appreciate everyone for watching, for viewing, for visiting, for subscribing, and for visiting Kenya, even as I welcome you and to Mombasa, Kabiru, Kenya. I love you. Bye.